Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ray of the Sun, and today is January 4, and I'd like to welcome each and every one of us to welcome year 2021, another year to look forward to. And I usually do a music, as you may have noticed in my videos, but today I will talk about boxing. I'm a boxing fan of Manny Pacquiao, and for as long as Manny Pacquiao is active in boxing, I will do a commentary or a video on boxing. I don't know, but after Manny Pacquiao, I might not be in boxing. Manny Pacquiao is always an inspiration, give me reason to to talk about him in boxing, as well as those other channels that I always watch, because Manny Pacquiao is an idol and a hero for us in the Philippines. And if you notice in my last channel, I was citing five options, a possible option for Manny to end his boxing career for a two fight. But yeah, and but this tonight I'm gonna share the best option. I think is after watching several videos from the other channels, I and considering that Manny Pacquiao is about to end his career and enter another paradigm of his battle in political goal. These are factors to be considered for the next two fight or next three fight that he will be going through. So I will tell you why I think this is the best option for Manny Pacquiao to end his career. First of all, because he will be stripped of his title belt if he won't fight a legitimate contender in boxing. I think the first quarter of this year 2021, hopefully by April, he will be fighting Mikey Garcia. Why Mikey Garcia? Because first is so that he won't be stripped of his belt. He got to fight a legitimate fighter, a legit fighter, and that way, although Mikey is a good fighter, they have a 50-50 chance of winning. It's gonna be a good fight, and Pacquiao has a better chance of beating Mikey, and the result will be a very nice one, very good fight, and that will always also prepare him to his next fight. Because the next fight, I believe the best for Manny to fight is between the winner of Spence and Crawford, if that happens, and then that way Manny Pacquiao is back to his old self after fighting Mikey, and hopefully he will defeat the winner of Spence and Crawford for the ending of year 2021. So that's two fight for 2021, and for the next year 2022, we all know that although he doesn't mention it, but we all know that Manny Pacquiao will run for president, being now elected as the president of the PDP Laban, the political party of the president. It's most likely that he will run for president. And what better way to campaign for 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 his candidacy than to fight with McGregor in the Philippines, and that will also earn him a lot of money to spend for his political campaign. And the election for 2022 in the Philippines is going to be on May. So instead of going around, Manny will be more popular if he have a good fight with McGregor in the Philippines. That is as if he's already campaigning, and then he will be fighting McGregor in the Philippines. And if it's gonna be April, wow, what a high, he will be on a high note on a campaign, and that will be boost his chance of winning, because there are around six candidates who are closely competing to each other, and Manny Pacquiao I think is number five, but with only very slow very thin margin. So everything can change, and I think fight with McGregor, the final fight with McGregor, will boost his chance for winning the presidency, and that will be the final. That will be the final fight for him, and then finally enter politics. And Pacquiao continued to give inspiration not only to the boxing world but to the Filipino people. And although there are people in the Philippines who are opposed for him to run president, well, it's up for the people of the Philippines to decide. I think there are also many supporters who believe in his talent. He's now a graduate of political science. That just goes to show from the time that he first entered American world as a champion against Lebuawa. He doesn't speak English, and he doesn't have education, but now he's a graduate, and he has undergone to so many schoolings, including uh, including the including the what do you call general staff course in the armed forces as a full colonel right now, and one day he will be a general, and a reserve general, and he's also an inspiration to the armed forces of the Philippines. Everywhere he goes, he becomes an inspiration by his mere presence, and he's an inspiration to the poor, and he is an inspiration to the boxing world. Even those non-Filipinos are all out in support in their channel to Manny Pacquiao because he serves as an inspiration. Some of them are being criticized for supporting Manny Pacquiao, which is not their race, but they stand firm on their they stand true to their belief because they have faith, and Manny Pacquiao inspires them. And Manny Pacquiao is of a little words but more on action, and that's the kind of person that we want in to become an inspiration to us. Not boasting about what he has accomplished, but doing what he can in his doing what he can in his own way. And so that will be all. Thank you. I will continue to talk about money from time to time, but most of my videos are on the guitar, and I'm playing guitar, and I'm trying to learn more and more leads. And I would like to I would like to shout out to Cardinal Red Does It All. Your channel is an inspiration to me, and thank you for standing true to what you believe, and making a difference. And thank you for thank you for promoting our hero, our people's champ, Manny Pacquiao. God bless, and Happy New Year again.